teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. You thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. The Bulldogs offense has the football first here today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll try the ground game here. Powerful running here. Breaks free with room to run. He runs at about. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Cut quickly. He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. And they will trot out the field goal team here. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. He got it. The field goal's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Spartans offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Daniels. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The pocket breaking down. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. Grab near the sticks. It's Montgomery. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Has the first down and more. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, good, tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good, tough runners like we're seeing today.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Spartans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finding space at the 20. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
And the Spartans looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Locates the tight end. He's complete. We're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Instead of the chip shot to tie the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Clear movement before the snap. It'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will tie the game here.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Ooh, solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Keeping it on the ground here. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. And on the carry, he's heading left. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Dogs will have to punt this one away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's got it, enough for a first down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Bringing pressure. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Receiver in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw caught over the middle. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the offense takes a timeout to talk things over on the sideline.
Michigan State.
The Spartans lining up here on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? He can go! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They keep him off balance with a run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. As the 1st down is still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Here comes a handoff. He's got room to run. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's the handoff. And he's stopped him at the 4 after an excellent run. Here's a first and goal. Finally a chance to score the first touchdown of this game. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's swarmed by the defense. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They've been in the red zone 3 times and have 3 points to show for it. Can they punch it in here on second and goal? And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The Spartans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Touchdown, Michigan State, to put them on top now. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Get this. They're able to sustain drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Hand off to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen in 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble. That's a fly to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. As we reach the end of three, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the running back takes the handoff, fights off the defender. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up early. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab behind the line. It's Finley. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Using his legs, it's low. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. The Spartans looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Man tackled after a small pickup there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find room. It's low. And that run produces a decent gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass caught. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And they'll use the ground game here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good, right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up the first down. Good job with this defense to keep that clock moving.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A short completion to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Dogs will line up here on 1st down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 1st and goal, handoff. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Dogs.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Looking for some space. It's Love. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught by the receiver. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
much in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.